Hello, my name is Chad Cass from Acoustic Sounds, Analog Productions, and Quality Record Pressings. And today I'm going to talk about 10 records, 10 classical records that I pull out when I'm trying to impress somebody, blow them away, or to demonstrate the quality of how good a stereo system may sound. And I'll start with probably the number one record I do that with. That'd be the Royal Ballet. This is the original here, and it goes from anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. This is a Soria series. It's a textured box. It's kind of like what we modeled the UHQ off of, and it's an unbelievable sounding record. I mean, the ambience, the space, it's just incredible. It's very light, accessible music that everybody would like. I mean, when you hear this, it's just amazing. It's the most highly recommended record probably ever in all genres. And we sell it like crazy. Here's the original. Again, I think this goes for around $2,000 to $3,000. We have it as a 33, beautiful jacket, beautiful booklet inside, very deluxe set. And we also have it as a 45 RPM set. Now this was recorded by Kenneth Wilkinson and mastered by Bernie Grundman. Classic Records also released this, and we're using the same parts as Classic Records. Our jacket is a little bit different, and it was pressed at Quality Record Pressing. So if you like classical music, or if you don't like classical or you don't have many, this is like a safe bet for anybody to buy. Highly recommended. It's just an incredible album. Here's another one, Stokowski Rhapsodies. Stokowski Rhapsodies. We did it as a 45, pressed at QRP, mastered by Ryan K. Smith, off the original 3-track tape, and also as a 33. And the 45 is a gatefold. And so this one is really good sounding, really good selling, highly recommended. It's got Liszt, Ionescu. Highly recommended, great classical album. We got it as 33 and 45. Witch's Brew, the original RCA that was done by Decca for RCA, but the rights went back to Decca. So this one is incredible. This one, the original, we get about $750 for. And this one was mastered by William Mackey, who's passed away. But awesome sounding record, highly recommended. Another great record is, this one is probably the most accessible, the best-selling classical record we've ever done. It's the Scheherazade with Fritz Reiner. We did it as a 45 RPM and a 33, mastered by Ryan K. Smith, pressed at Quality Record Pressings. Another good one, this is an RCA Decca, the Gounod Faust with a Bizet Carmen suite on it, with Alexander Gibson as the conductor. This one we get like $1,500, $2,000 for the original, and depending on the condition. Lots of ambience, great sounding record, highly recommended. You can't go wrong. We had William Mackey. You know what? I think we used Bernie Grundman's parts on this. Highly recommended record, mastered by Bernie Grundman, pressed at Quality Record Pressings. So the next one on the list is Espana. This is the London Blueback. This is the Blueback. Highly recommended, very light, lively, accessible, lots of air, lots of ambience, lots of depth. Highly recommended. I love this record. Here's the original. The original comes from England. It's got the wide band Decca. This one I get usually around $750 for. And here's an ORG pressing of this record at 45. And also there's a Speaker's Corner version. Highly recommended. any one of those I think you'll be satisfied with, whether it's the blueback, the original Decca, the Speaker's Corner version, or this ORG version. It's just such a great record. Here's one of the first albums that Analog Productions ever did. We did it under the label Clavier, and we did it to our specifications. We had Doug Sachs master it off the analog tape, had RTI press it. They have a lot of castanettas. It's light and lively. It's unbelievable. It's one of the best demo discs. I mean, you play this for somebody and they're absolutely blown away. The Massenet Le Cid. Again, I don't think we have any more on Analog Productions, but you can find Speaker's Corner did a version that we have in stock now that's really good. Massenet Le Cid. We did that in 1989. It was the first record that I ever reissued, and that's, and then in 1990-91, then I did the first Analog Productions 001, Virgil Thompson, Plow That Broke the Plains, which is also a very good record. I'm surprised I didn't pick it, but I'm only picking 10 here. So this is a light and lively, very accessible Spanish music, sweet Espanola. This is the original Decca, and you can tell by the original is, you see this little blue dot, and that indicates if it's stereo or not. If it's mono, that'd be red. And see there's blue on the inner sleeve. And so when you push it in like that, it's a real neat way to use the same jacket for their mono and their stereo. This is a great record. Speaker's Corner reissued it. So did Super Analog reissued it with a different cover. Actually, this was another London jacket they used. This picture was on another title. So I don't know why this the Super Analog the people in Japan use this cover. It's kind of confusing, but this is the original cover, and this is the Super Analog, and this is what the blueback, the American blueback, looks like, and it's also, here's an ORG did a version as well. Highly recommended. Now this one will frost your cookies. I mean, this one's diaper time. This one will blow you away. So it's called Power of the Orchestra. It was done by Kenneth Wilkinson. It's unbelievable. Highly, highly recommended. This is another one that'll blow you away. The Mahler Third Symphony with Zubin Mehta. We have a few copies. This is the original London right here. And this is the Analog Productions version. We're down to like 400 left, and we're not re-licensing this. The beginning of this will just, I mean, it'll knock your head back. Highly recommended. Anyway, there's 10 or so records there that I highly recommend. All of them are like, if you haven't listened to much classical before, this is also a great group to start with. That's very accessible, that most everybody's going to like. It's not like really modern classical or far out there classical. I think that these are safe bets for anybody, sonically and musically. Here's one more record that's really good. The Fowler Three-Cornered Hat. Obviously, I tend to like the Spanish type music. It's always accessible and fun and light and lively. And here's another good one. This was on Decca, Speaker's Corner, ORG, and London Blueback. Anyway, I hope you see something there you want. Thanks for supporting Acoustic Sounds, and we'll be doing many more videos like this. So I'd also suggest you subscribe to our email newsletter and also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.